Well, hello there.
I'm gonna slap you right in the penis.
Oh, god damn.
Right in the penis.
Would have turned video on if I knew you were joining. I am streaming, by the way.
What?
I am streaming, by the way. I didn't know if I was going there or not.
Not allowed to watch streams.
Not allowed to.
No. Biden slapped me in the penis and said I can't watch streams no more.
Biden did?
Yeah, I was very shocked. I don't know how he got into my house, but he did. but it's cool because he bought me ice cream after.
How was the Secret Service?
He kept slapping him in the penises. It's just a kind of a weird thing with him. Just tries to slap everybody in the penis.
Well, I was talking about Secret Service. I was wondering if maybe they learned it from Trump.
If they what?
I said maybe the Secret Service learned it from Trump.
If it was for Biden, why would Trump's Secret Service be here?
He has his own Secret Service.
I know.
I know.
They have to give. So when you're president, you have Secret Service for life.
I know. I know.
Like
I'm
you,
just
even
being
if you're after
stupid.
president, like you will always have it, I guess, until you're dead.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't know if like Jimmy Carter still has it, but
I would assume so. Clinton probably does.
shit, the Secret Service need their own Secret Service from the Clintons. Motherfuckers are crazy.
Those.
I'm just waiting. I'm every day I get up just waiting for the headline that Diddy died in jail or something.
What did he do? He didn't
It's
die
not.
yet.
It's not what he. It's not what he did. It's who he did it with.
Poor Justin Bieber. Never thought I'd feel bad for that little bit.
Yeah, him and
Usher.
what's his name? No,
No.
Usher. Usher's too old for Diddy.
Wait. No, he didn't fuck.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure Usher was there when he was like 13 or something.
no, he wasn't. Usher started singing in his 20s.
All right, Bruno Mars? Was it Bruno Mars? No.
No, Leonardo DiCaprio.
What? Couldn't sing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Leonardo DiCaprio started acting really young. His first movie was, I think, a fucking. I think I think his first movie was actually Critters 3, when he was like, I think it was like 16 or something when he did that movie.
All right.
Um,
Well,
but yeah, there's
Paul
pictures of him
Rudd
with
was
Diddy.
in the OG Super Nintendo commercial.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Um,
I actually think I think they played it one time to embarrass him on some talk show.
that's funny. Um,
Shit, Drew Barrymore started acting when she was like fucking 7 on ET.
what's the guy's name? The original the Spider-Man, like the early 2000s.
McGuire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire. He was in an Atari Lynx commercial when he was a kid.
Yeah, shit. I think
Like
Ryan Reynolds got his one of Ryan Reynolds' first fucking acting gigs ever was the X Files.
I didn't know that. I just know way too much about
Yeah,
video game commercials. Um, so yeah, but we got Tobey Maguire, we got motherfucking Paul Rudd, Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, fucking Jack Black, first first spot on TV was fucking for the Atari 2600 Pitfall.
yeah, I think I've seen that commercial
Yeah,
before.
Baby Jack Black, you can tell it's him too. Fucking great.
Uh, but yeah, there's a lot of people that got their start really weird. Uh, Before Cameron Diaz got fucking famous, she did like a, well, I don't even know if you consider it like a porn or a softcore porn at all, but she did like this weird like topless video where she was in like biker gear on a beach and she took off her tops and like wiggled her tiny little titties around. And a lot of people didn't even think it was real for the longest time, and then eventually it resurfaced on the internet sometime or another. But when she was in high school, her and Snoop Dogg went to the same high school, and she used to buy weed off Snoop Dogg back in the day.
I would have too. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they went to the same high school. I can't remember where, but and yeah, everybody jokes that fucking Snoop Dogg probably hit that shit back in the day.
I
Of
mean, more than
course,
likely.
if you look at Snoop Dogg's early pictures though, that dude looks a little funny. He looks like I mean, my parents used to joke that Snoop Dogg looked like an alien, kind of. But when you look at that dude's like high school pictures, he really does look like an alien, dude. He got a hella long ass face, like he's lanky as fuck. He was skinny as shit. But
Yeah, I'm lanky as fuck too. I'm been getting
no, he's
skinnier. No, I get it. I get it. I
that
get it.
dude is was like a stick figure back in the day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even now he looks weird because he's so fucking skinny, but he's so badass. He's like, yeah, I
Well,
got dreads, whatever.
he's
Pass that
old
blunt, but
now,
I got
dude.
another blunt in my other hand. Yeah.
No, he still looks a lot more filled out than he did back when he was a kid. Though Snoop Dogg when he was a kid, he looked like the joke character of like a basketball movie about like people playing basketball back in the '70s and shit. Like he was that skinny.
No,
But yeah,
he
he
was one
never
of the
played
fucking
basketball though.
aliens in the original Space Jam.
Yeah, he never played basketball though. He just smoked weed. Shit, he didn't. I don't even remember if he
Same,
actually finished high
bro.
school. Well,
Same. Well, no, I finished high school. I gotta
well, I don't
wait.
know if he did, but I know that he got famous fucking real young. Like he when he sent in his fucking uh his demo to I don't remember what the fuck record company signed him. I think it was the same one
Diddy's?
that is it was it Diddy's?
I don't know. No, Diddy was with Biggie, I think, and Snoop was with like with
I think Snoop was
Suge. Was he
possibly
with he was with Suge, West Side,
I think so.
right?
I think
Right?
possibly yeah, I think it was Aftermath or whatever they called it back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was that one. Yeah, I think so because I know that him and
He did
I
shit
know
with
that him and
Tupac, not Biggie, right? Or something, or he was closer
Snoop
to
Dogg,
them.
yeah, Snoop Dogg did some
Yeah.
stuff with. Well, no, actually, I don't know if they did anything. I don't know if
Well,
actually Snoop Dogg
whatever.
ever
Even
rapped
if
with
like
Tupac.
even if they
I
were
could be wrong,
fucking were
but
cool, even if they fucking fist bumped each other, that's enough.
oh yeah, no, they knew each other because they were both
Well,
rappers
of
at the
course they
time.
knew each
I
other,
was
but
just,
I'm trying to figure out the East Coast versus West Coast shit. I don't know shit about rap, so it
oh
don't
no,
matter.
that was Biggie and Tupac basically mainly. I mean, there was other ones here and
Well,
there,
I
but back in
know,
the day, that was like the big one.
but like fucking Diddy was on one side, fucking Suge Knight was on one side. I'm pretty sure that fucking Snoop.
Suge Knight was West Coast.
I'm pretty sure Snoop was West Coast. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, Snoop was West Coast. It was yeah, because
Always, right? That's redundant.
Snoop
I'm
and
looking retarded even talking about it. Well, I don't know shit
Snoop
about rap.
Snoop got Snoop got signed by Suge Knight. That's how he got started. But him and Suge Knight did not get along at all.
Fair.
Like
Um,
Snoop Dogg did not like Suge Knight like at all. He
what
worked for him for a while, but he didn't.
kind of
As soon as
seems
he
like a
could,
piece of shit murderer.
well, I mean, he was just an asshole back in the day. That's the thing. Is like he was a he worked as a security guard for the longest time back then. I think he actually was a security guard for a few famous people, and then he kind of fell off and like stopped getting work, and he started up the record producing company. I can't remember what the fuck his name, what it was called, but whatever the famous one back in the day that he was doing. And one of the first people he signed was Dre, because he knew Dre kind of on the side from something else, and he knew that Dre was trying to get started in rapping and stuff, and so he signed NWA for the most part, but you know a lot of them got out of their contracts eventually. that
So he did not forget
was the
about Dre.
no, he Dre was the first one to break his contract and leave because he didn't, like I said, Dre didn't get along with Suge Knight either at all. When they first started rapping and stuff like that, they were under another label. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. And the dude that was in control of the label was fucking them on their sales. He was stealing all kinds of money from them. And you probably, I mean, if you saw Compton, that was in the movie. I can't remember who the fuck played him. I think it was Mike Myers or something like that. But
Mike
that whole
Myers, that's
scene of
crazy.
I think it was him in the movie, if I remember correctly. But
The hell of a cameo.
this the scene from fucking the movie when what's his name, Ice Cube goes and fucking breaks into the office with his gang and fucking starts fucking the dude up and fucking all his stuff up. That was like, well, it, he claims it never happened. but people always said that because he didn't ever want to like implicate himself, basically. But more than likely, it did happen, and because it was the dude was fucking around with money, and he like wasn't paying him right, and like was stealing all kinds of money from him, and they found out, and fucking he was pissed. Like he was super pissed. So he went over there with his homies with fucking loaded and shit with a baseball bat and then started fucking up the dude's office and beat the dude up pretty good. And then left. And then quit basically. That was right around the time he quit from NWA though too and like went on his own shit and went solo or whatever. Um and then fucking Dre eventually quit and went solo too. Um
Oh, at
and
that
broke his
time I
contract
went
with
solo
Suge Knight.
too. What?
Yeah, one of the only people that was
Ah,
still actually signed to Suge Knight towards the end was fucking Easy E. I think eventually he might have gotten out of his contract when Suge Knight lost the fucking record company, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah, he was. I think Easy E was probably one of the last people of NWA to still be signed by Suge Knight, and then he died of AIDS.
there was
I
an
still remember him.
there was
Huh?
an there was an age clause. That's why he was. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm being.
No, he got AIDS. He got AIDS later. He was already like they had already all broken up, and he wasn't rapping anymore. Well, he kind of was, but he kind of wasn't. Easy E didn't have a very long career on a solo. I don't think he made like 3 albums or something like that. Um, and he wasn't like he wasn't. I mean, he was a cool like spoken word artist, but he wasn't a great rapper. And he kind of knew it though. He didn't even want to be a rapper. He wanted to be a producer. And Dre was the one that talked him into fucking start rapping on the records and shit, which people did like, but it was because it was so different from everybody else. Because he talk rapped, and it was like kind of the first thing of its kind as far as that goes. Um, but yeah, nah, he got like super AIDS. Like they still
Super age.
no, I kid you not, dude. There. I mean, granted, you can, there's conspiracies about how he got AIDS and shit like that. Most people say it's because he was just fucking everything that walked and never used rubber or nothing. But at the same, and it's amazing he didn't have like hella kids, which he might. Who knows? But as far as I know, he didn't have no kids. But there was all these conspiracy of fucking. He went. Him and Suge Knight were beefing hard, and he was trying to get money or something from Suge. I think, if I remember correctly. And Suge Knight basically called him over to the studio one night saying like I'm gonna pay you. And he came out there and Suge Knight had like 5 dudes like fucking just whoop his ass. And uh the story was that Suge Knight injected him with fucking AIDS blood basically and gave him AIDS. Or HIV or whatever you get before you get AIDS. Uh
Not too
and
sure. I'm HIV positive.
yeah, you get HIV, which leads to getting AIDS. But yeah, the whole thing though is that like a lot of people, like everybody thought it was a conspiracy for the longest time. And then one day, fucking Suge Knight was given an interview after he gotten busted for the crime that he's in jail for. I think he's in there for life now, if not a very long time. But for running the dude over in the parking lot of the club or whatever. And he was doing an interview in jail, and they asked him like what happened with Easy E. And basically, Suge was like, "Well, he's dead now, so I guess I can tell you guys." He's like, "I'm probably never getting out of here regardless." So he basically he claims that story is entirely true. That like he got fucking in like super infected AIDS blood from somebody, and fucking when they beat his ass and knocked him out, he fucking stuck him with a needle or whatever. Um, but I don't know
Wow.
if that's really true or not because again, it's Suge Knight, and Suge Knight was a notorious liar about a lot of things. There's a reason why he lost his whole company and shit because he just fucked over everybody and their mom for fucking money. But yeah, people kind of still speculate that he's probably just saying that just to like say it because the movie had come out and he was getting a little bit famous again, kind of. And yeah, but yeah, you're right. The dude is a piece of shit though for sure. I mean, he ran that whole record label on the ground and then fucking I think that Dre bought it actually once it went under, if I remember correctly, and I think that's what became Aftermath Records or something like that. I can't remember, but it's something like that. Because after that, fucking Dre started signing because Dre signed Eminem was one of his first people he ever signed, uh, and Snoop Dogg came over with him. and a couple other rappers I can't think of now. But that was a golden age, though, man. Yeah. None of those motherfuckers. Most of those motherfuckers are not even alive anymore, or they're fucking like retired. I think Eminem's one of the only rappers out there that still like raps.
Uh,
You know, because Dre
and
retired from fucking rapping a long
and he
time
is
ago. I mean,
sponsored
well,
by
no,
Eminem is sponsored by Just for Men.
shit, you gotta get your money where you get it. Fuck.
I mean, look at that beard.
Uh, but yeah, he fucking Dre, he still raps occasionally. I mean, he's done a couple songs, not much, but yeah, he just that man, dude, that man was smart. Dre knew how to do it because once he sold beats, he was fucking set for life. I mean, his kids are probably set for life too. Uh, I mean, he sold beats for like $5 billion or something like that, like just an insane amount of money.
I'm just glad that Eminem fucking caused MGK to lose his career, or like
He
whatever he's trying to do now, he can't.
No, I mean, you kind of are right. I mean, MGK kind of fell off real hard. There's a couple different reasons behind it, though. It wasn't just Eminem. That
Oh
was
well,
one of the
he
big
changed his
reasons.
genre because of fucking whatever their shit was, and
Well,
his
no,
new
it's true.
genre
I mean,
is not good. You can't play
you are
guitar.
pretty much
I
right.
can't play guitar, but I can play better than fucking Machine Gun Kelly. I know that.
I mean, Machine Gun Kelly was never a good rapper, in my opinion, either. So I don't know what the
He was
fuck.
never
Like,
good
he's
at
never.
anything, including life.
No, not really.
You should you should practice being worse at breathing. I think that would
The only thing that
do
man
the
ever did
world
worth
some
a note.
good.
I'll say the only thing that man ever did like noteworthy was he got to stick his penis into Megan Fox, and that's it.
Yeah,
And
and
I'm not
like
even gonna.
that's just
I'm
another
not even
reason why
gonna.
everyone on Earth wants him to not live anymore.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with Megan Fox because she seems like another crazy ass bitch too.
I mean,
But I
I
definitely
probably
put my
would.
penis. Well, I mean, I don't know if I. Well, I probably would. I don't know. I'd have definitely have to use
I
protection
probably would. You can't say no.
after fucking Machine Gun Kelly. I'd definitely be having using some protection and shit. But I'd probably still fuck her. But I definitely would not ever be in a fucking relationship with somebody like Megan Fox. Like that's the kind of bitch that fucking like has your children and then like cheats on you and then like takes half your shit and then like makes you pay child support for the rest of the fucking kids' lives or some shit. Like, yeah,
Fair.
I'm fucking around with that. That's crazy. I mean, she's crazy too, dude. Dude, that bitch has 4 boys and apparently, or 3 boys, and apparently they are all fucking transgender, which is basically an impossibility when it comes to statistics of it. Like, for
You have to raise them to be that.
that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. Like, she a crazy bitch. Like, there, you can't be a mentally sound person and have all your boys dress up as girls and shit. Like,
Well,
and you know damn well she's the one doing that to them.
that's
Like,
the end of her
it's not
gene line.
them, huh?
That's the end of her passing on her genetics if she's going to turn all her boys into girls and girls into boys.
I don't really think she cares. That bitch crazy as fuck.
Yeah, whatever.
And she don't even like she kind of washed up too as far as being an actress goes. I mean, she kind of had a small resurgence here and there, but nah, I mean not like anything like back when she did Transformers and shit. Like, but nah, they're weird. She like makes him drink like she was like making him drink coochie blood and all kinds of weird shit. And they were like cutting each other and shit. Nah, I'm not down with that. But I mean, again, you look at Machine Gun Kelly and you're like, that's kind of a perfect match if you really think about it, because he's a dumbass fucking like weirdo white boy who, you know, and she like a dumbass. I don't know what the fuck she is. I'm assuming white girl, but she probably mixed with something.
You're like, man,
Uh,
his fucking uh stick on nails that are pink go great with
yeah.
her.
Well, again, he's like, you know, he's like a metrosexual kind of, but like,
Oh my
you know, damn
god,
well that
yeah.
man. I was like, you know,
I
but
thought Steve Vai was a metrosexual. At least Steve Vai has some talent. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Well, I mean,
I'm a little bummed out. My really nice tiny ass bass amp it shit out on me. I haven't tried using it for a little bit, and it
that sucks.
yeah, it's apparently for Gallien Kruger bass amps, a pink light of death, basically. But I mean, maybe it's something as shitty or as easy to fix as like a few, but it could be like
Maybe, like,
it could be over $100. But
yeah, I mean, they say if it's more expensive to fix it than buying a new one, just buy a new one.
no, no, no. Like if it's $200, it's still like I bought the thing for $100. If it's $200 to fix it, it's still cheaper. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's cheaper to fix it than buy a new one, then fix it. But if not, then just buy a new one.
I'm looking into fixing it.
And- Yeah,
But I just got a new guitar amp a couple weeks ago. Barely even tried that thing. Oh my, so small, but it is so fucking powerful. Oh my god, it's too powered. It's a $450 amp that I got for 120, and the pedal board alone is like I want the pedal board for not pedal board. It's a bunch of different foot switches, and
yeah,
that is over $100. I've not been able to find it for. I really like. Damn,
yeah.
that's the price of the fucking amp itself. The amp's
True.
worth 4 times that.
Did you try to insinuate that Steve Vai is just talented?
What?
No,
No.
when you said it earlier, you're like, well, at least Steve Vai has some talent. And I'm like, wait, some talent? That dude is one of the greatest like fucking guitarists to like ever live. Like, he doesn't have some talent. That motherfucker has all the talent.
Oh,
Maybe not now. I
I
think
was
that's
not
old. But...
trying to downplay. He's not the greatest that's ever lived. He does not
No,
have
he's one of
all
them
the
though.
talent, but he is extremely talented. I wasn't trying to downplay him by any means. He's not my favorite
I mean, I don't know
guitarist,
who the.
but he is an extremely gifted guitarist.
I don't know if you could necessarily. Well, you probably have to do it by like era because I would say it's hard to say like who the greatest guitarist is, but
Well, and
because there's been
also
so.
there's preferences coming into play. Actually, fuck, my buddy. I was playing some of his before, like ridiculously. Like, yeah, he's not one of the greatest that's ever lived, but he's so naturally.
Yeah,
He's amongst them, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. Like he named his son off from a guy at somewhere in Europe, I think. Named Jacob Zateski. I probably did not pronounce that right, but he's in a band called Disperse. And like, if you just hear the guitar parts and shit, like it's just so fucking effortless. Like he has his
yeah.
own like that. I have multiple favorite guitarists, multiple favorite bassists. Fucking Charles Berthoud or Berthoud or whatever. Amazing bass player, but I started playing bass. I loved like Victor Woot. That came that some of my bass also and Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath. Like if you listen to old Black Sabbath, it sounds really fucking cool. But that's because of the bass.
Yeah.
Like shit, like the bass line is always moving way more than the guitar part. Fucking, you just having fun with it. I always that. But yeah, guitar that's a whole other beat. I've always been very partial to Dimebag Darrell.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I mean that was even before he died. Shit.
yeah. Well,
I still have friends that
obviously,
call me
before he died, I'm
Darrell.
pretty sure. I was saying, I'm pretty sure he hasn't done anything since he's died. It's pretty hard to play bass when you're dead.
No, you don't want a bass player. Dimebag Darrell's fucking one of the best guitarists ever.
Wow. Well, I'm just saying that you were saying like You just said when he was alive, and I was like, well, of course. I mean, he obviously wasn't playing anything when he was dead. Like,
Well, I know, but they're still recordings. He fucking played and recorded on a tape player, if nothing else. But he was fucking sitting on the shitter
yeah,
every single
well,
time. He came up with a fucking jingle for Taco Bell.
yeah. I mean, there's a couple people that have like Michael Jackson's fucking his unreleased catalog was fucking. I mean, he could have released a album every couple of years for the next like fucking 100 years or something. From apparently as much as music he had made, but like his estate basically locked it all up and won't let anybody see it.
Well, there's a new
They
like a newer Beatles single that came out recently.
Yeah, it feels a little different though. I mean, they there was some licensing issues with the Beatles back in the day.
No,
That's why a lot of their
but I mean they like modernized, like did or whatever, like John's vocals and shit. Like they came out with a new single like a year ago or something.
aren't they like all dead now?
I think we got Ringo and Paul.
Oh, Paul McCartney's still alive? I thought he was dead.
Paul McCartney is definitely still alive. George Harrison no
Fuck, he's old
longer
as shit.
alive.
Yeah.
Obvious. Oh, I mean, wait a second. No. John Lennon is
Yeah.
he's chilling with Elvis on Party Island.
Elvis and Elvis and Tupac.
Yeah, and Tupac's there too. Yeah, Biggie's there, of course. Tupac and Biggie were bros, dude.
No, they weren't. Not even a little bit.
They were at one point. Shit.
No, they were never they didn't like each other at all. They beefed all the time.
I
There
thought
was remember there was always speculation that Biggie and Puffy got Tupac killed. Uh because they've never been able to figure out like who, obviously who did it or anything. Although I think they recently did arrest some dude saying that like he possibly was the dude that shot Tupac, and like the
there's
dude's hella
still
old now.
there's still no proof of. I mean, now that you look at
Well, I don't know. I mean, I
with
don't know if they have any
hindsight,
proof, but
with hindsight, uh, what did he do? You know,
well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he ever had anybody killed, but he definitely
he could have. You never know.
he definitely firebombed somebody's car the one time though.
He also he also probably did old uh Beaver.
Oh, probably, yeah.
More
Like I
than
said,
likely.
him and fucking Leo
Poor Beaver.
probably got some sausage.
I always
I mean,
hated Beaver, but I didn't know he got did over
there's
by
a reason
Diddy.
why there's a reason why Leo only dates women in their 20s. Like he's probably fucking like horribly sexually traumatized from fucking getting his butthole ran through. Yeah. Oh, it's freak offs and shit like they were saying to do. So, dude had like over 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil and shit. Like, the fuck is wrong with you, dude? They said that
It's my
there was a report
champagne,
that
bitches. Yeah.
dude there was a report that these parties could go days, and they literally had like uh medical staff standing by to like give Diddy and his party goers like IVs and shit if they went too long.
Holy fuck balls.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, give me 1 second. Get a vape I want to grab. Alright, I'm back. Um, so, I had a, very awesome job opportunity. Well, still in the works. They want me to be for person in charge of their website and inventory, a lot of shit. Even
That'd be cool.
kind of a small business, but basically a dispensary. But they are acting as a hemp shop under the Farm Bill of 2018.
Yeah.
So you can get flour with like regular sales tax, basically. They don't even have to tell you that, but it's flour. Same flour.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Well, you've worked in dispensary before, haven't you?
I'm not. They also have
Oh,
a liquor store.
oh,
So
I'm thinking of something
it'd be
else.
like social media, um, possibly making a YouTube channel, making a website.
Wait, isn't weed like illegal where you are though?
No,
Did they pass a law or something?
no, oh, no. I was in Iowa,
Oh, are you not in Iowa anymore? Oh.
but
I mean, I know
still,
you moved, but
huh?
I know you moved. I just didn't know where you moved. Wait,
Yeah,
didn't you move to? Didn't you move to your hometown or something?
possibly.
Yeah, I remember you saying that's what you were. I don't remember exactly what your hometown is, but I remember you saying that you were. That's where you were moving back to, or like close to it, or something like real close to it.
Yeah,
I honestly don't remember what state you live in. I don't remember what state most people live in. So
it does. It yeah, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all legal with how they guys doing it.
yeah, I mean,
Whatever
as
states he
long as it's
does
legal.
decides to do it in. And he even
Yeah, like I said,
said
as
he was
long.
like he's ready for that to not work out to where he's gonna have to make it into like an actual just. But the only
Yeah,
difference is that he's able to sell it as hemp. And it took me forever to find out. Like, and my brother still didn't fucking believe it. Like, uh, I go to the fucking dispensary here, and it shows it as Delta 9. That's just a new terminology. That's regular THC, Delta, Delta 9 THC, Delta 9
yeah,
THCA. But then Delta 8 is synthetic. That's different. Like 10 and all that, like, whatever. So yeah, like this dude even has can man get a little cut. Possibly if he's selling that shit wholesale off a website I create.
yeah,
I could be like, dude, give me 10% in perpetuity. Shark Tank shit. But yeah, no. Like, and my brother still doesn't even. Like, why am I going to a dispensary in a state where it's legal and they only list it as a Delta 9 THCA? Same thing
yeah,
happens. THC is A is not activated until carboxylated,
yeah,
which involves combustion or heating it up to the point where that's activated.
What do you mean, like smoking it?
No, I mean like if you have dabs and you're putting it in edibles, you got to heat it
Yeah,
up enough. You don't catch it on fire, but you heat it up enough. Called decarboxylating it, I believe. I'm not sure. Somehow I remember that word for like 15 years. Decarboxylate. Um, but it activates the THCA because it gets it hot enough
yeah,
without combusting it. Which flour you need combustion. Uh, yeah. Which yeah, he's HC9, Delta 9, whatever. So
Yeah, I've never
I was gonna play a video game, but I don't know.
never smoked Delta 9 before. I've never needed to.
Well, no, Delta 9 is just weed.
Oh,
It's like a
was
new
it just like another name?
it's like a new terminology for it that didn't used to
Why did they
exist.
do that to get around? Do they do it to get like around like some kind of regulation or something?
Well, the Farm Bill of 2018 makes Delta 9 legal. And needs to be like uh point 0.3 per gram or like 30% of or something like that for like
Yeah,
edibles and stuff like that. If that makes sense. But with flour, it's the their THCA isn't there unless it's combusted. So I don't know all the rules about it, but basically the Farm Bill makes it legal everywhere in the most part. I don't know all the loopholes. I don't know all the rules. Um, but like this company is able to just charge normal sales tax basically, and it is flour, but
yeah.
you're not gonna eat it and eat THCA. It's gonna have the like the I don't know, they don't tell, but they do make their own candies too, and it has to be can't be too potent.
That's cool.
Like little hard candies. They have like horchata. They have all kinds of crazy badass flavors.
Ew, weed horchata would be kind of gross.
No, it doesn't like even when they do it it's like 40 milligrams too.
Was
Like
like, wait, is it like actual horchata or is it
like
like candy
shit. If I
horchata?
bought 10 of those, I'd have as much as you had when fucking the Vegas trip. It's not actual. No, it's just a little fucking hard candy flavored like horchata
I was
or
still kind of pissed I
horchata.
forgot to eat those. I forgot. I was kind of pissed I forgot to eat the shit on the way to the airport like I was going to.
Well,
So I still had a bunch of gummies left, but I forgot. And then by the time I got to the airport and was like trying to check in, I was like, well, I can't. Like, I mean, I wasn't like trying to check in. I was trying to like go through security,
yeah.
and I just happened to remember I had them. Thank God I did. And I was like, ah, fuck. And I just had to throw them away because I was like, well, I'm already like in line. I can't get out of line. Like, and I couldn't like eat them all there because it would be like kind of suspicious in a way. Like, just
Just
shipped
go
a bunch of gummy
outside,
worms.
dude. Like kind of like you're a
I was already in
smoker.
the I was already in the line though for going through security. I couldn't like get out of line.
Okay. Damn. Well, I remember
Yeah,
I
it
just
is
set
what
my
it is.
shit down in Vegas. I was like, someone's gonna find this nugget.
Yeah, I've done that before. I shit when I the second time I came to Denver to like figure out if I wanted to live here or whatever. I had weed left over, and I obviously couldn't take it with me, and I couldn't like smoke it all before I left because it was just just too much to smoke in like such a short amount of time. Because I think about like a quarter, thinking I was gonna like go through that in like a couple days, and I didn't. I guess
It's
smoked like
just
a
you,
little
dude.
over. Well, I think I smoked like a little over half of it or something like that, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I was like, "Well, I can't take this with me. I don't know what to do." And I tried smoking as much as I could, like between my last night here that I was here and like trying to leave the next day. I just couldn't smoke all of it, and so I was sitting there waiting for the train to figure out what I was gonna do. So I was like, I feel come back and just leaving it, and then like I saw this couple walking by, and I was just gonna give it to them, but they started talking to like one of the cops that hang out there or whatever, and I was like, oh, well, can't do that. So then like I was like figuring out what I was going to do, and then I saw this dude who he could have possibly been homeless, but he also might have just been waiting for the train. I don't know. He wasn't like super scraggly, but he was just this like blonde haired dude sitting there. I don't remember what he was doing. I think he was like drawing or something, or like listening to his music or something. And I came over and I was like, what's up? And he kind of looked up at me and was like, yeah. And I was like, you smoke weed? And he like looked at me and was like, why? And I was like, just wondering. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, here. And I gave it to him. He's like, oh my God, dude, this is so cool. Thank you. I was going for a really hard time, dude. So this will help me out. And I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. Take it. Fuck. I can't smoke it. I was like, I'm getting on an airplane. I can't take that with me. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah,
here, you take it. At least somebody will smoke it. You know?
exactly, exactly. Don't waste it. That's good karma. I don't even
But
know what to
that's it.
do. I was thinking about playing a video game. You don't even have a Switch.
Never got around to getting one.
Things are like 8 years old, dude.
I just never got around to getting one. And I'm not even that many games I want to play on the fucking things. I mean, the new Pokemon games like kind of seem bullshit. And
I want to play a new
one of the
Mario
few
Party.
games I remember playing Mario Party back in the day. I was never super into it, but I mean, probably the one game I'd get for it is probably Smash Bros. But I mean, I'd probably try out the Zelda games too, just see. I mean, they seem kind of fun, but I've never played them. I haven't played one since like Majora's Mask, so. But I try it, but I just never got around to getting one because I just was never really a priority. Plus, living in San Francisco, I was not gonna fucking walk around with that thing. My fucking, I think would have stayed home all the time. Like, I would have never been able to use it mobile because I wouldn't want to walk around my fucking Switch. I'd end up getting robbed. Fuck. Here, I probably do it. Although, I mean, I couldn't do it downtown or anything, but I could like sit in the park and do it here. San Francisco, hell no, I'd have got my ass fucking robbed real fast.
I'd
Somebody either would
rob
have
you.
came up and like, huh?
I said I'd rob you. What?
Well, no, I definitely would have gotten robbed if I had a Switch fucking out in San Francisco anywhere, really. I mean, somebody probably just walked up and snatched it. I mean, it's usually what, it's more what they would have done. But, uh, but nah, if I was unlucky though, somebody would like beat my ass and take it. I mean, shit, I saw enough people getting robbed when I was walking home myself. I ain't getting involved in that shit though. I'm cool.
I'm surprised you're up, dude. What the fuck is that
I
for?
was, I was,
It's
I don't know.
six
I
in the.
was
It's 6 in the morning, and for you,
like four. What?
I'm just like I'm looking at my time, and I believe you are an hour. Oh no
Two.
no
I'm
no, never mind,
2 hours.
never mind. It's later for me than it is for you, I think. And you don't
It's like
need to, you don't
4.
need to confirm nor deny. I'm not trying to dox you with your time zone, right?
Oh, it's
Oh, never
whatever.
mind. You were just fucking talking about fucking going to Denver and shit.
Yeah, true.
I'm not saying that's where you live, or but you were just talking about that. So,
Yeah.
I think I'm all right with like saying that it's later here than it is in Mountain Time.
But yeah, no, I was kind of tired earlier, so I took a nap. I almost
Or
shit
no,
myself though. Yeah, that was weird. I got
well,
like super bubble
like
guts in
you.
my sleep for some reason.
Well, I mean, it happens. I think most adult people have shit themselves.
Oh well, I mean, I haven't shit myself since I was a kid. I've like gotten close to like pissing my pants before, but I've never like shit myself. I've always been able to
Dude,
like.
my
I can't
job has
focus.
had me close to pissing my pants because I'm like drinking caffeine and I'm in small
Well, I
towns
just have a
and like,
bad.
where not every Dollar General or not every gas station has a bathroom.
I just have a bad bladder, but no, I don't know what like I didn't. I hadn't barely eaten anything. Like I ate a bagel in the morning, and I ate a salad for lunch, and then I like got tired, so I went and laid down, and I woke up fucking to like super bad indigestion for some reason, and then like at the same time was like I don't remember. I don't know if I was dreaming about shit in my pants or something, but like yeah, I was like, I was like, my body was like in the process of like trying to make me poo, but I wasn't like. But I woke up and I was like, oh god, I had to like roll up and go shit. And like it was really fucking bad. Like if I would have shit myself, it would have been bad. Cause
Well,
I had to fucking run for some reason, but I can't think of what the fuck. Like what would have given me the runs? Like I mean, I had like soup last night for fucking dinner. Like
maybe that because it wasn't
maybe,
solid,
dude.
it was soup.
Well, I mean, there was
Nobody
solid
give
stuff
me
in
the
it.
runs. I ate liquid last night for dinner.
Well, I don't. Well, that doesn't. But soup doesn't usually give me the shits that like that. Like, I mean,
Well,
you know,
yeah, but still, like
it could have been the
that
kind of soup.
sentence
I don't
is
know.
funny to me because your meal was liquid. Soup is
Well, it
liquid.
wasn't all.
Damn
I
it.
mean, there was solid stuff in the soup too. There was noodle. There
If
was.
you've
There
ever had
wasn't
a
noodles, but there was
pet
like
and
rice
you
and
give
shit.
them liquidy foods, they have liquidy poos. You're eating
Well, that's all
liquidy
I'm saying. But
foods. You had a liquidy
I don't.
poo.
I don't get liquid poos every time I eat fucking soup though. So I was a little confused on why I had
All
such
right,
bad diarrhea.
fair. All right,
It was the kind of shit. It was like I had just eaten Taco Bell kind of shit.
all
Like,
right.
dude, it
Well,
was. It was just odd. I don't know.
all
I mean,
right.
the night or the and for that day, I had like chicken and vegetables for lunch. I mean, if maybe it was that. I mean, I hope to God it wasn't, but not because I ate the chicken before the night before and I was fine. So I don't know. It could have been the soup. Soup wasn't great. I mean, my one of my coworkers went to
I mean,
one of my
dude,
coworkers went.
if shitting is the worst, if like worried about chicken, like if it was undercooked chicken and you just shit, you're
Well, no, it
you're
wasn't. It
fine.
wasn't undercooked. But like I said, I had eaten the same chicken the night before, and I didn't shit myself. So I was like, it can't be. It couldn't. It's probably the soup. I mean, eh, my coworker went to New Orleans and was like telling me all this food that she had, and I was like, oh, I kind of want some like Southern food now. And I was at the store getting some stuff, and I got like gumbo or something like that, and I ate it, and it wasn't like the greatest gumbo in the world, obviously, because it was in a can, but you know, it was okay. But that might have been what it did it. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I mean,
Canned gumbo?
I
Yeah,
usually eat
yeah,
soup.
that's a fairly safe bet.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I could think of that would make me shit that hard. Because like, I mean, the chicken. If I would have eaten the chicken, I'd have gotten the shit
Oh
somewhere
my
like
god.
before.
We're talking so
What?
much about this. I was gonna say, welcome to my world, dude.
I'm just saying in general, like, but I gotta start learning how to like cook other things because fucking uh, I might have like cholesterol issues and my fucking
Same. Well,
my
actually, my shit's gotten better.
well I didn't know I man I haven't been to the doctor in like 10 years, so I didn't
Jesus
know or
Christ.
think. Well,
Well,
yeah, I
I've
mean
had
probably
two
around.
cardiologists fucking retire on me, but my main like primary care provider is a little bit farther away, like closer to where I used to live. But she saw my my blood work and everything, and I wasn't even taking stuff for cholesterol. And she was like, "If all my patients were like you, I wouldn't have a job." And
Yeah,
I was just thinking, "Oh my
I
god, yeah." But well, I mean, you've seen me like this is me putting my arms together, but you've seen me being fucking giant. And when I first met you, I was drinking every fucking night. And I was still
yeah,
bigger, not drinking every fucking night. So I mean
no,
that helped
definitely,
with my blood work, even when I was
yeah,
bigger. But now I'm like literally throwing cases and shit. Like if I'm not doing a salesman's job, we'll have someone out like a truck driver that can't doesn't have time to throw cases, so I got to throw them for them, or merchandisers or something. And I'm working to make sure that they don't get overtime. Don't get shit. Doesn't matter how long I work. Kind of bullshit.
yeah, but yeah, I think the last time I was at the doctor's was when I was at my grandpa's, and I was like probably 27 or 28, so it had to been like around like 10 years ago
Oh
or something
fuck,
like
dude.
that.
No, yeah, you need to
Yeah.
go. You need to.
Well, I haven't gotten like majorly sick or anything, and I haven't had any
I
like
know, but
serious
like,
health
what if
concerns.
you have
So it's
really
like,
high blood pressure or something and you have no idea?
well, I
Like
do have high blood pressure
if I don't
because
take my fucking medicine like every fucking day, that could be
well,
very
listen, okay,
bad
so
for me.
I have I mean, granted, I know that like blood pressure is like the silent killer because you usually don't have like no no like
Yeah, I can't
no
tell.
like
I hadn't
signs or
taken it for
anything,
months
but
when we fucking the first time we went to Universal Studios. And like it even had a warning about hearts, and I was like, oh shit, I'll be all right. And then right after it, I fucking ended up taking myself to the ER because I hadn't had my fucking blood pressure medicine for so long, and I got COVID right then, right when going home from that
yeah,
Florida
true.
trip. Yeah, and that like wasn't even thinking about the fucking roller coaster. And but then the ER, like everyone told me to go to the ER. My insurance did. Everyone I called, it was like, you need to go there. And then I go there and they're like, why'd you come here? We can't give you any medicine. Like, what
We
the
can't do anything.
what?
You're gonna die.
What?
Leave us alone.
What? My blood
We're just
pressure
gonna
is extremely fucking high. You can't give me samples of my prescription that I can't get right now because like it's because of like between like different insurances and different jobs and shit. I was just like not
no.
I was being irresponsible and I went way
You're
too
just
long
like, what
without
is
it.
your issue?
And,
You're
and
dying.
I had
Oh
some fucking nurse like fucking shaming me for it and stuff. Like God, Jesus Christ! Like well, that was before I went to the ER, and that nurse is like, if you're check your blood pressure, if it doesn't go down, then you need to go to the ER. Like, but you're not gonna give me anything to make my blood pressure go down. That's all I came here for. I got COVID for the first time. Like I hear I'm high risk. I just want to make sure that I don't have a heart attack, please. And they're like, oh, you're a dumbass. What are you doing? Come back. Go. Like if you're just go call the ER if nothing changes. And then I call the ER and they're like, why'd you call us? What? No,
like, we
I drove myself actually.
they're
And
like, dude,
they're
wait.
like, why'd you
They're like,
come
if
here?
you're
We
not,
can't do anything. I'm like, oh,
they're like, unless you're
okay.
having a heart attack, we can't do anything, dude.
So
Go have a heart attack.
I just threw away $300 after my insurance. Sweet. All right, cool. I'm gonna drive myself home.
Well, now you know why I don't. What now you know one reason why I haven't been to the doctor in fucking probably 10 years. Can't afford that shit, man. I gotta have health insurance too through my fucking work now. I still haven't been to the doctor.
Well, I have high blood pressure, so I really need insurance. I need something.
But yeah, well anyway, so yeah, I was doing my yearly eye exam, which I was way overdue for, and I was
Thank God I didn't die
uh
on that roller coaster.
yeah. Well, no, so like I've nobody in my family's ever
You remember I
like
couldn't?
had other.
I'm sorry to interrupt. You remember I couldn't fit? Well, I
No, wait, wasn't that the Harry Potter ride?
well, it was because I was riding with that one blonde chick, I was in the small person seat, but I was
That's what I
way
mean.
bigger. I could sit in the small person seat now. It just still wouldn't be comfortable because my knees would be like,
I don't think
you
they
know
would
what I
let you
mean?
still because you're too tall.
Yeah, I'm tall. It wasn't, but still, like that had to do with my belly at the
I was
time.
a little concerned with that ride though, man, because
I
when
felt
I got
bad
on
for
that
Bob
sucker,
Dole because he made such big headways,
oh, I
and
know.
I'm trying to think back. I'm sorry that I like derailed the shit. I'm thinking back from then and now. I'm like way like I think it's pretty obvious that I'm a lot smaller. I don't like even in the small seat on the Haggard's fucking bike ride.
Yeah,
Um,
I was a little concerned with that ride because when I got I was on the motorcycle part, and I'm like sitting there and I'm like, okay, they're gonna like put something on me like a harness or something like a seatbelt, some kind of. No, there was nothing. Like you don't have any kind
yeah,
of like safety on that
and they had
motherfucker at
me
all.
go on, and what's her face got on the other one, and they had me on, and it's moving the whole time. They're like, "Hey, no, I don't think this is gonna work. You should have went in the." Then they had me go like test out the bigger seat, and they're like, "Yeah, you're good with that." Like, well, shit, I
Yeah,
would have
no.
wish I would have known. Like, the you would think that the girl that had the season pass would know.
I think you're giving her a little too much credit in the thoughts department on that one.
Oh, on her, yeah, true.
But yeah, I had to ride with like this little Mexican kid, and it was in the fucking seat next to me because I wasn't there because Cody had got on with fucking like I think
Well, Cody
I
was
don't remember if it,
no, I think it was through Snapchat, but like they like right after like I got off, it was like, hey, we're right by the entrance, and I was just like, I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I am. Where did I get to the entrance? Or he was telling me where you guys were, because
Yeah,
I
but,
was like I was a couple carts past y'all, you know.
yeah, but like I remember getting on it, and there was I didn't, everybody else was either on it or you had to get on another one. So I was like sitting there, I'm thinking like, huh, I guess I'm right with myself. And then this like random Mexican kid just sits next to me, and I'm like, all right,
Of course, of course.
I guess you're coming with me, Jose. Like,
Well, it went from me, yeah. Thanks, Pedro. Uh,
yeah, but
well, I was like,
this
yeah, I'm sitting next to this blonde, and
not
nope. Now I get to sit next to.
well. So I went to Disneyland with some of my coworkers back when I worked at Jamba Juice, and I got like the way that we were on there, we were all together kind of, and then one of our people like got out of the spot to go sit with somebody. I don't remember what happened, but I basically ended up by myself, and it was the
Damn.
Buzz Lightyear like shooting like roller coaster game or whatever, and so I was by myself in this fucking car with it's supposed to be with two people shooting both the guns, like I was like, because I was I don't remember who the fuck I was sitting next to originally. And then like they got up and like went and purposely moved to a different car with somebody else. I don't remember who it was. And I was like, oh okay, well I guess I'll be by myself on this one. Um, but yeah,
um,
but that was a long time ago. I was like fucking 2015 or 16 or something like that. God, what a shit show that was. Well,
hey, I'm I don't know. I don't want to seem like I'm like I don't know. I streamed for over an hour last weekend. I know it might have been the weekend. It was the weekend before last. But I did not see a single comment, and I have not seen a single comment tonight. And I have streamed for just over an hour. I'm
what
really
do you mean?
this confuses me, and I don't maybe I'm a piece of shit streamer. Last time I was drunk and just restringing a base, but it said I had like 60 views and not a single comment. Like what the fuck? Could you throw a comment out there if you're able to? Hi. I don't know. I'm just. uh, I don't know. I don't know.
I just sent you a comment. I don't know if
Okay,
can you
yeah,
see it?
your comment went right through. I guess yeah. Like, I mean, I only got it only says like maximum set like being totally transparent. Like I don't care. I'm not. But like I know I fucked up from streaming as little as I do and starting as late as I do. But
I didn't even get a
it
thing
used
that
to
you
be
had
back in the
started yet.
day if I have less like it says I have 7 views. I know that might be someone that jumps in and right back out, but like I'd have less than that, and I'd have some people, taking fighting in chat. That's just why it seems. And it was literally
Your view
it
count
did
is
show a huge view count last time, and with not a single comment.
your watching thing. Your watching thing is kind of spazzing out though.
My what?
Your watch like counter, it's keeps like switching from 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, like real fast.
Well, I whatever. I don't even care.
Well, I just don't know why it's doing that because it looks like somebody's like, because I mean, I'm on
Well,
your
no,
stream, so I'm one of.
the thing that like I'm just saying like I'd stream for like damn near 2 hours. I didn't see a single comment, and I even like I could have taken a screenshot because it was still there when you end the stream on YouTube Studio. It still has the same pop up there. It said like 62
Oh, that's bad.
views, and it said like I don't know, it was like average view time. It wasn't very high, but like it was still like 7 hours or more. And what like how do you get 7 hours view time with no not a single? I mean, yeah, it's possible.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
It's
know.
possible, but odd. Because
I don't know how
I'm used to almost
YouTube.
every time that I stream, there's multiple people who are like, yeah, first. I know that like, yeah, I need to reach out to Sean because I have no bad beef with him. Um, but like at the time, I was getting really fed up and it um on my end cut off some communication, but he still has a way to get a hold of me. Anyway, is here, but that's separate. There'd always be multiple people, but I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
YouTube's been being weird with a lot of people though lately.
Well, I mean,
Because
you
I'm
like your trial just throwing in a fucking comment immediately worked, but I'm
yeah,
like, how is it that I've gotten like that many view time hours with that many viewers?
I don't know. I
70
mean,
viewers or views or something?
yeah, I don't know. I've gotten into Ballard streaming. He's only had like one comment and has been streaming for like 2 or 3 hours. So I mean, it does happen, I guess, but I don't know.
It does. Well, I guess it's just different.
There's also like,
Like years and
you
years
know,
ago, fucking Katie come in and be like, say something, whatever, fire on the bull or whatever, like immediately. That was
well, I mean, it is like 6 o'clock in the
two
morning here,
apartments
and so I don't
ago.
know. Yeah, it is pretty early in the morning slash like on both of our ends, depending on how you look at it. So I mean, I don't know how many people are actually up still, but
True. True.
I mean, I'm never usually up
Hey,
this late.
I did get a cut. It says it's 10 views now.
Like I said, YouTube has been being kind of weird for a lot of people lately. I some people I don't
Well, like
get
what
their.
happened last time is like it was this times like six, and it was like you have 62 views, this much view time hours, and not even, which is
Yeah,
okay. Like it's all right. Like I'm a little bit drunk, so I shouldn't even be talking about it. I don't give a fuck. This is my job. It just seemed odd,
yeah,
but um I don't know. I'd love to play a game, but I haven't heard from anyone that can play a game. I guess I don't know if you a browser-based game.
my phone's fucking.
Call it a night and maybe eat,
Yeah,
pass the fuck out. I don't know.
yeah. I don't think I'll be up too much longer. My phone's fucking going on the power too, so I'm gonna have to charge it eventually anyway. But
I understand. I set my game as a NES World Championship thing.
yeah,
I've done that so many times. I'm ready to like just unbox it because I actually have two copies of the fake gold NES cart,
yeah.
and I would like to play it.
I was watching something and somebody like went somewhere to like sell their copy of the championship edition, right? And they had it
Uh,
all like they had it in one of those like protective cases and shit and whatnot, and like totally. So they go to like sell it, and then the person's like, "No problem. I have to take it out so I can like kind of inspect it and make sure and stuff and blah blah." Blah. And they're like, "Yeah, no problem." So they had to like unlock the case and shit. And basically, long story short, this dude has held onto this game for like years because he thought it was like one of the original like championship copies. I mean, there's
mm-hmm.
not many of them.
Yeah,
Turns out
with
it
the
wasn't.
dip
It was just like
switches and stuff.
yeah, but it was just like a reprint of the game on like a fake ass cartridge.
Get that
And I
shit
don't even
for
think the cartridge. The other thing too is I don't think the dude had ever actually played it because he didn't want to like damage it or anything,
yeah, yeah.
So I think he had like kept it in this like protective case in the box, right?
Yeah.
And I don't even think it had like a game on it. I think it was just like a blank
The
cartridge with
ROM.
like
Oh my god.
I don't even think it had a ROM on it. I think there was literally nothing on the cartridge. It just was like made to look like it was a championship edition. Yeah, it was a fake one for
was
sure.
or do you think it had chips that were just blank or just no chips at all?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Might as well just not even have chips on it.
I just remember the dude
That's
putting it in the
crazy.
thing, and then
I know that um for the Pet the NES Punk, he was on Pawn Stars with the legit gold Nintendo Power one and the one from the competition,
yeah.
the gray one, and he didn't sell them. He's a fucking piece of shit asshole. Yeah, well,
I
I wouldn't say necessarily like I
don't
don't
know
know.
the dude.
He just comes off as a fucking egotistical asshole to me. I'm not saying he's a terrible fucking person who die or anything like that, but he's just fucking asshole.
Well, I mean, he's not Diddy, so
No, he's not Diddy. He's not Epstein. Not Cosby.
I, I still
He's just an
am waiting.
asshole with the white boy fucking fro. That's about it. I don't
I'm
know.
actually kind of surprised that Diddy has made it this long, still being alive after getting taken into custody, because I figured that his ass was going to get Epstein. Well, because I mean, think about it. You like, saying, I mean, it's not like as
watch. They're gonna tie him together. You never know.
well.
I bet that
Well, I
might
wouldn't.
happen.
That honestly would not surprise me, but
Not at
I don't
all.
have
Not at
never.
all.
Now, granted, Diddy is,
Presidents
you
from both
know,
sides are gonna fucking get exposed.
well, I was gonna say, granted, Diddy knew a lot of famous people, and
What
so it
didn't
doesn't put a lot
Diddy
of people
know?
into. Yeah, well, I mean, he knew. I mean, it just anybody that he knew that like people thought that he was or thinks that he was close to now is like under scrutiny kind of thing. There's hella like, so there's hella. This is the funny thing though, right? So when Epstein came out, like, and all that shit happened, right? It didn't really seem like, I mean, at least not to me, that like anybody who was like possibly on the list was like really like caring. It didn't, that nobody was like coming out and like outrage about it or anything like that. I mean, they're glad he got caught and everything, but there was all these speculations of like, oh, who went to the island and stuff and blah blah blah, and who went. And I think they did actually release like a very small list of certain people, and it was that was the way that everybody figured out that fucking Stephen Hawking went on the fucking island of all people. And like the rumors that he liked to watch midgets like wrestle and pudding or some shit.
It says, "My dick doesn't work. Wrestle and pudding." I don't know how to
Yeah,
sound like a robot.
no, that was pretty close. But
Somehow
I
that
think
gets
another
him off.
person
I
that
don't know.
yeah, and I think another person that was on the list was Oprah, and everybody's like, "What the fuck? What is Oprah doing there?" But I'm like, "Yeah, she's probably fucking these little like 16-year-old boys and shit."
Oprah?
But yeah, Oprah was on the Epstein flight logs, and apparently on like one of the lists of the island, but they haven't really released the island list itself. Probably because it would like destroy the fucking fabric of our existence as fucking far as like who would be on it. But
I
you know,
mean, we're
it'd be a
close.
lot of politicians, put it that way. I guarantee you, a lot of politicians, and
Yeah,
that's why it never was released.
we're close enough to that anyway. The fucking especially
But,
this country is
but,
so divided for no.
but the Diddy thing is funny because since he got arrested, there's been quite a few celebrities who have deleted like their entire social media accounts and shit, and people don't know why. Uh, and there's like a lot of speculation on like one of them, strangely enough, is was fuck. I was just thinking of the name. I can't think of it now.
It's all good.
Ashton Kutcher is one of them that's like gone
Oh
ghost on
yeah, oh yeah.
everything.
I heard about that. I heard about
There was I can't,
no Mila or Mila or whatever Kunis.
well, they're married, but
No, I know, but she moved out to like a whatever one of their side houses because they're so
yeah, and like
they're roughing it so hard.
yeah, and I think Beyonce deleted a bunch of her shit too, and
Not Beyonce. God damn.
yeah, and there's a bunch of other celebrities who have just like completely wiped their social media accounts, shut them down, and like some of these people haven't been seen since, or like have barely been seen, and
Man,
it's just making people wonder why.
you know
It's
that's
like,
bad if you were looking bad during the Danny Masterson shit, and now you taking these measures.
Well, Danny Masterson was only really that show. Like, I mean, he did the other show with what's his
I
name?
no, I'm just saying the shit with Mila Kunis and fucking Ashton Kutcher. They're
Oh yeah, well they already gotten like a bunch of shit because they came out supporting him and shit, and then it
I
came out that
know.
he was
I'm
like,
just yeah. They didn't think it was gonna be read or be public record, but they said it, and it made him look fucking terrible. And
yeah, well I mean, and
that's
you
all I'm
can't, granted,
saying.
we don't, I don't know how much they actually knew, so it's hard to judge exactly what they were kind of covering up, but yeah, they definitely fucked up on that one. Uh, but that was a bigger thing with like the Church of Scientology and shit because they were the one that was covering a lot of it up. But they've done that plenty of times. I
That's
mean,
part of
they're
their religion,
I was gonna say they cover up everything, so it doesn't fucking matter either way. But
and
he got caught
it's
though.
never
I
to
mean,
the outside. But
yeah, he got caught though, and he got in jail.
oh no, man. I think I'm ready to try to pass out before long. I fucking
Yeah, I'm smoking one probably by myself, but yeah.
I would have.
But I don't know. It's just, and I keep hearing all these headlines that like he's gonna like give people like a list of people that were possibly involved with him. Probably not everybody, but then again, he hasn't said shit, so I don't know. But I keep
Well, I
thinking like,
mean,
dude, you will end up.
you never know what more we're gonna hear from Epstein's brother or whatever. Wasn't that?
Honestly, I think that with Epstein being dead, we won't hear anything. I don't really think that we're ever going to get any. Because again, you got to think
Well,
about like Diddy is
you
one
can't prove.
thing.
Yeah, you can't prove shit. But I'm just I'm sorry. I'm trying to get off of here. I don't want to. I'm just saying. Like I know that recently, like Epstein kind of came back because like his brother was like, oh, if people would have known what he knew, it would have ruined both sides of the 2016 election or whatever. Like this was
His brother could be just saying that shit too for a
obviously,
little quick
yes,
fun,
yes. I'm
for
not trying to get
basketball.
into that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even brought it up. Anyway, I don't know. I was ready to play like maybe some video games or something, but um, I was like, hey, we chatted for a while. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not up as often, so I figure why not.
It's cool. It still weirds me out. I, that
But
whatever. I don't know. But my last stream had a ton of views, not a single comment.
well, Derek, dude, it's like fucking almost 5 o'clock/7 o'clock in the morning
I
for us. Like,
know.
there's probably not going to be people awake right now. And again, like I said, YouTube has not been going great with like notifications and shit lately. So I get like most notifications for people off fucking Discord more than I get off actual YouTube nowadays. Half the time that like Ballard and Miles stream, I don't even see their shit pop up
And
anymore, but I
that's
do see their Discord messages pop up. So it's like,
that's what's fucked. Like it's just me, so I'm not gonna like. Yeah, I guess I should, but I just go live and I'm like doing my own thing. I'm not like going and sending it to every single person's Discord and Control V, Control V, Control
well,
V.
no, I think they just do it in theirs and possibly yours, but it's like I see it more than I do the actual notification from YouTube, which is kind of ass backwards. I should be seeing this shit on YouTube faster, but
Well, that's why
YouTube has been a little.
before was even online, like I just saw that you kept being online on Discord.
Yeah.
But
uh
anyway,
yeah,
no, I
this is
appreciate
one of
you.
those things.
No, yeah, I know.
What?
I'm being fucking stupid. I don't. But like the last one where
Oh, I don't know
when I
about that.
ended
Well,
and
I
it
mean,
said
I don't know about the.
when it said 60, that one that seemed. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know about the whole comment thing, but I mean, I know the notification thing has been real fucking spotty for a lot of people. I don't even, dude. I'm like paying
I
for
don't
some of
want
these
to sound
things
like I'm
still.
like fucking complaining
No, I'm
or
not.
anything,
I'm
but
just
like
saying.
But no, it's like I've been doing this shit for years, and every single time, like, yeah, maybe if I do it for like a half an hour at a weird time, um, maybe I won't get anything. But like having it be like 2 times in a row that's been over an hour, that has never happened ever. Like it's always like where you have to scroll to see everything. So I don't know.
Yeah,
That's why I wanted you to say something. I want to make sure it wasn't something wrong on my end. It had me concerned. It
yeah. I
just
mean, that's
seems
fair enough.
very odd. I don't get it.
And that's understandable. But again, like I said, it is like fucking, pretty early in the morning for everybody. So there might not even be anybody fucking up watching right now except for me. That might be why you're not getting any
I know.
comments because
Well,
there
I
ain't
mean,
nobody there.
if studio or if OBS is increasing or telling the view right, that up like it's not a huge number, but still no chat rate. Like this is not a large amount of views, so that's fine. Not worried about that. It's
Yeah, I
just it's
mean,
just weird that like you a lot of times if I have 2 or 3 views, someone will chat something. Now it's showing 12. Uh, but the last time was 6. I'm sorry. I'm just being redundant.
yeah. Well,
And
I mean, you've never been a good one about not worrying about your fucking channel, so I'm used to it by now.
well, I mean, and I've been doing it. Going. I, I'm shit at it.
Well, I'm just saying in general, you used to bitch about it more often. So I mean, you've gotten a little better about it. You haven't really been. I mean, up until
Okay,
now, you haven't
good.
really been saying anything about it. But you
Well, I
used to
mean,
say shit about it all the time. So
and I'm sorry. Well, I mean, at least I'm explaining it now. No, no, even back then, like it wasn't where my chat was just totally bare. That's what's weird. I
well,
mean
no, but you
that
were going on about other stuff too, though. There was other topics that you were worried about with your channel that you'd bring up a lot back in the day. Which is, I mean, again, it's not like it's not warranted. I'm just saying in general, like that's just what it is.
fair. All right.
So it's like, I mean, you don't do it as much, but hearing you do it about this one or about this now is like, it's not necessarily like uh, uh I'm used to it by now because again, you've gotten better about it, but you used to do it all the time. So I just got used to it.
Fair. All right. Well, anyway,
But
I'm gonna
but it is
stop.
what it
I'm
is,
gonna stop complaining about what seems weird, but probably just karma and not even going on because I have no idea what's going on. But
You and me both.
if you have a roast beef sandwich in your fridge and it's still good, I might.
Yeah, I would. I don't have no roast beef, but I would.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Ty. Go ahead and
All right. You have a good night, dude.
I appreciate everybody else that stopped in or out or whatever.